today is Thursday. It is day 6 since I picked up Miss Mustang here. I still haven't gotten her tag off her, and I'm getting to the point now where I need to make a decision on whether I'm going to keep doing this the really gentle way, or if I'm going to get a little bit more proactive and put a rope around her. I've been thinking a lot about it because in her best interest it would be good to get the first touch over with. She's not comfortable with the human touch yet. We got a moment where she allowed it, but we haven't gotten close yet. So I'm going to give her this one last session to see if we can get over that, and if not, I'm going to have to take it up a notch and do something different. So what I've been doing is I'm able to get close enough to her and I'm able to rub her with the stick. So I'm going to see if I can work my way up the stick and work to where I can rub her with my hand. So with that, here we go. So earlier today I finally got to the point where I can touch her, and it's been going fairly well. You can kind of see by the mud on her body where I can reach and where she's not let me reach yet. Right, we do have some severe weather coming in the next hour, so only for that reason might I not get this tag off tonight. I really think if I was given another 2 hours I could get this done, but I'm going to get as close to it as I can. Our progress report's due tomorrow, and I'd really like to have the tag off and hopefully even a halter on her by tomorrow. I don't know how realistic that is, but in the next 2 days for sure I should have her haltered, and once she's haltered we're going to really start moving forward. But I just want to make sure she's as comfortable as possible during this entire process and as much choice as she can, and she's learning to accept things without being forced. And I'm trying to work my way up into her throat latch. So we still have a lot of work to do. She's still very jumpy, and I touch her in the wrong place and she just bounces off the wall. So that's a challenge. It's raining pretty good here, but we're doing okay. That's an improvement. There's a flock of geese in the road and a whole bunch of cars honking at them, and she's actually not spooking for once. She spooked at the trash cans rolling down just a minute ago, but not at the geese, so we're making improvements. It wasn't me that brought the rain, it was already here. I'm switching back to the glove just because, not because of her, just because it's easier, and she's kind of gross, if I'm being honest. I'm not like grossed out, I just would rather not rub my hands in grossness for an hour. So she's getting really annoyed. I can't blame her for wanting a little bit of a break. So what I do is when she wants a break, she can go do some trot work, do some circles, do some changes of direction. She just needs to work around the pen a little bit, get her muscles loosened up, and then she can decide whether she would rather do muscle work or work on getting groomed. And either one works for me. Usually the horses choose being groomed over doing a workout, so it's their choice. You can see how tense she is right there. And the rein slows down. She does everything she can to protect her head and neck from me touching it. She doesn't want me around her head, and I understand that is her eyes, her ears, everything's sensitive. She doesn't want me touching and poking her in the eye and stuff. But I'm just trying to go for her throat area, which is also very, very defensive position for a horse. I mean, if I was a predator, I'd be going for her throat. That's the kill shot. And she's protective of it. So I'm just working on getting her to trust me, touching her there, and I'm just working my way up, and I get to as far as she's gonna let me go before she takes off running, and I work my way back down her neck to where she's comfortable, and then up again, and then back down. I've worked on her, and now she's letting me touch the tag and kind of twist it a little bit. It makes her very uncomfortable, but she's tolerating it for the moment. She kind of arches back and is like, I'm gonna run, but she doesn't. So that means she's starting to think more. Next I'm gonna work on touching the tag again and see if I can get my fingers under there and see if I can work it loose with just the one hand. Okay, that thing's super tight. I'm barely able to get my fingers under there, and the knot is on the inside of it, right up in her throat. So it's not hurting her or anything like that, but there's not room for my hands to work the knot. So I'm gonna get a single-bladed hoof knife, because it's got a small enough, dull enough blade that I think I can saw at it without cutting her open. So I'm gonna go get that. Okay, so I've got a knife now, and I got one that I think I can handle without cutting her. And I'm just going to work. Now I'm gonna have to get her used to this, so I'm gonna keep it off her like this, and I'm gonna work my way up and down her neck till she gets used to it and isn't reacting, because I'm not gonna start cutting things until she chills out. And once I've got her chilled out, then I'm gonna start working at the tag and see if we can't get this off tonight. Finger. I'm gonna go find some scissors. done. We'll be done. Since it's hailing or something, it's coming down. Okay.